Pune Times Mirror is in conversation with Dr. Anupam Kashyapi, Scientist G and former head of the Weather Forecasting Division, IMD Pune, regarding the forthcoming summer season. I'm your host, Prince Chaudhary. Dr. Kashyapi, my first question to you is, what is summertime, whether it has started or not, and how long will it last?
Namaskar. Yes, basically, summertime, that as per World Meteorological Organization and as per India Meteorological Department fixation, it is from March to May. So that is called as summertime. So already March has started. Naturally, summertime has started, and obviously the same is felt as you are coming from outside, or specifically noontime. So that scorching heat has come back, and slowly with time, March to May, it will increase. So it will continue up to May. That is, theoretically March to May is summertime. But you know, monsoon used to onset something in early June. But to reach up to Maharashtra and central part of India, it used to take a bit time. So in that sense, that period of June, that also comes under this summer period, because temperature that time also used to be high.
Dr. Kashyapi, what time of the day would be the hottest part of the whole day?
Yeah, surely. Basically, you have seen early morning time, just after sunrise, that time temperature is a minimum. So night temperature or early morning temperature or minimum temperature, that is recorded during just immediately after sunrise. So then slowly after getting that radiation, solar radiation, slowly temperature used to rise, and that high temperature usually used to be recorded in the afternoon time, something around 2 o'clock, something around 2:30. But when it is cloudy, that time it used to vary. So you have seen often that India Meteorological Department is giving special type of advisory for people that during summertime especially, that don't go outside. Now for March month, it is 12 noon to 3 o'clock afternoon. That time don't go outside if possible, or take proper precaution, because there is a peak time of temperature. Right. And afterwards means April, May, that period also temperature when it is reaching peak, that is something around 2 o'clock, but it used to continue for a span of time, maybe up to 3:30, 4 o'clock. So usually for April, May advisory, we used to tell people not to go outside between 12 to 4 o'clock, or otherwise if you have to go outside, then take proper precaution.
Dr. Kashyapi, also, do you expect that going forward from March to April and April to May, is the temperature likely to rise a little or go higher?
Obviously, with time, March basically just the commencement of this summer season. So this time, daytime temperature, it is high, but usually it used to be below 30. By end of March, early April, you will find it is touching, on an average for country I'm talking, so it is touching something around near to 40, close to 40.
40 degrees.
40 degrees centigrade. And then latter half of April, or latter half of April or early May, that temperature even reach 40 plus degrees centigrade, heat wave, etc. That is usually seen from April. It is quite common. Similarly, for night temperature also, this time night temperature is a bit comfortable, but slowly as March will progress, by end of March you will find you frequently require fan. Then April, end of April, a fan with full speed or air conditioner is needed. So that way you will feel that how slowly with the advancement of months temperature is increasing. And during May, April and May, that time along with this temperature another factor is relative humidity, moisture in air. So that also added during that period, and as a result what happens, that real field temperature, actual temperature and real field temperature, two factors are coming. Real field is more than what is actual. So that is because of moisture effect. So what I mean to say, March to May, slowly both the day temperature as well as night temperature gradually increasing, and with the advancement of summer season, gradually the relative humidity, atmospheric moisture, that too is increasing, creating summer season more uncomfortable.
So this is basically the typical weather characteristics associated with summer months.
Right.
Okay. So we have often heard about heat waves and hot days. What exactly are they?
Yeah, basically people have a confusion. What is heat wave? Heat wave means, in Hindi it is called Ushna Lahar, and in Marathi people are calling it as Ushnate Chilat, and another one is hot day. A hot day. So another terminology you will find, hot and humid condition. Say for example, currently there is warning, yellow alert for north central Konkan up to Raigad district. There is yellow alert because of hot humid condition. How it affect? In atmosphere little bit moisture is there. So as I said earlier, actual temperature and real field temperature, both concepts are coming. Real field, say for example, actual temperature is something 34 degree, but because of moisture, real field it would be something around 36. So that type of condition is hot, humid, because of which yellow alert is given. Now coming to heat wave. Heat wave, what India Meteorological Department has given some criteria for heat wave. For plain region, it is 40 degrees centigrade or plus temperature for at least 2 stations. So that is one criteria. And second is departure from normal. Departure from normal, that should be 4.5 to 6.4 degrees centigrade, that is heat wave, and more than 6.4 degrees centigrade, that is severe heat wave. So that used to happen during this summer period. So that is valid for plains. For coastal region, a bit lower temperature, that criteria is fulfilled. That threshold temperature for heat wave, that is 37 degrees centigrade. And for hilly region, it is 30 degrees centigrade. So that is in connection with heat wave. So every time when temperature is very high, but less than 40 degree, we'll never call it as heat wave for plains. Though you are feeling very hot, so we may call it as hot, humid condition. Now second criteria is hot day. Hot day is what? Say day temperature is 40 degree or plus, and nighttime departure from normal, that is 4.5 plus degrees centigrade. So that is called hot day. Means in common language, day is warmer, night is also warmer. So that is called hot night. So in that case, your nights are uncomfortable.
People are feeling that the February temperature is a bit hotter than usual. Is there any impact on the standing crops?
Yeah, basically this time February, what we have seen, February usually it is part of winter month. So usually from end of February, slowly temperature used to pick up. This time what happened, your maximum temperature for state of Maharashtra especially was a bit more than normal. Already started picking up. So something around areas, something around 33 to 35 degree centigrade for Maharashtra state it has reached. And night temperature, it has increased from mid of February. Night temperature also has increased. So that is the scenario for February. Now, for crops you are talking about, crops means that time, especially winter crop, means Rabi crops used to be there in the field. So for them, basically if it is normal shown, so February it is in a latter stage of latter vegetative stage or in flowering stage. So that time a bit high in temperature, that used to have impact on winter
Yes,
crop production. So expected that in standing crop it will have some effect in reducing production.
Will have, okay. Okay, also, Dr. Kashyapi, what is the forecast for day and night temperature for Mumbai, Pune and Maharashtra in March?
Say March is commencement of summer season. So during this period, what IMD has predicted this time in the seasonal outlook, so that is showing for state of Maharashtra, for even for Pune, it would be near normal, and for Mumbai, maybe marginally above normal. But as I said, for Mumbai, along with that, another factor is moisture in air that is added. So combined effect will create hot and humid condition in case of Mumbai. But overall, for Maharashtra and Pune, March temperature, maximum temperature, it would be it would be normal.
So
For
approximately,
Mumbai also it would be normal, but because of because of that moisture effect, it would be marginally above normal. And if we talk about night temperature, minimum temperature March forecast that is showing, it would be for state, for the cities, it would be above normal.
above normal. Okay, so now coming to something more important, which normally, because after summer monsoons come. So what is the present status of El Nino or La Nina and IOD conditions in the Pacific Ocean? Is there any likely impact on the monsoons?
Actually, these all three, what you have mentioned, El Nino, that is warming effect, La Nina, that is just reverse of that one, cooling effect, and IOD is also having impact on Indian summer monsoon. So now, regarding the status, this currently it is a weak La Nina period. Right now it is weak La Nina. So during May, June, July, August, that period, it is most likely to be weaker La Nina. That will continue. Now regarding IOD, it is a neutral IOD right now, and what global scientists have said, that there is no indication for positive or negative IOD. Overall, a picture of these global parameters are like that. La Nina, weak La Nina, so mostly it is indicator of good summer monsoon, but time is not yet ripe. So further study on these global parameters, and during long range forecast of IMD on monsoon, that time a far more clear picture regarding coming monsoon will appear.
So, does El Nino create any kind of upper air circulation or any cyclonic type of effect normally? And how does it affect the monsoon? Does it give us heavy showers or?
Actually, El Nino, as I said, it is related to, it is global parameter and it is related to warming effect.
Warming.
Usually it is said when there are El Nino, then India is also facing poor monsoon. But every time it is not 1:1 direct correlation that way. There are years when it was El Nino, but monsoon was good. So for me, it is finger crossed. Okay. And a current scenario I have already discussed that it is likely to be La Nina, is just reverse of El Nino, weak La Nina condition, and it would be weaker further. So in that case, expected Indian monsoon would be good. But further study during this March, April, May, further study that is important. So slowly it will come, and I feel by second half of April, IMD forecast also will come. A preliminary forecast on monsoon will come, and it would be further value addition in next succeeding months.
And I believe it is too early to say how the coming monsoons will compare with last year, because last year we had a very good spell of monsoon, good rainfall.
Right. So that's right. It is right now the parameters are not yet developed, so it will take a bit more time.
And there is another thing that I want to ask you. What is the full form of IOD?
That is Indian Ocean Dipole.
Okay.
Indian Ocean Dipole. Dipole means you see that is your North Pole, South Pole, or in a magnet, two different poles are there. So it is like that Indian Ocean Dipole. And it is having relation with a monsoon, Indian summer monsoon.
Okay. So how much rainfall can we expect during March?
Basically, March means western disturbances used to be there, but they are weak and passes through north of Ladakh or Kashmir, etc. So in that case, impact of WD is less. And WD means I'm mentioning that if it is strong WD, that can have impact in our state or central India for some rainfall. And otherwise, rainfall is due to some local instability, local type of thundery activity, which is common in summertime, but in March it is not that much common. And it will start from end of March, slowly it will start. So initially it would be associated with dust storm type of thing, and slowly when it will get moisture feed, so that time some moisture and some rain with thunder, lightning will come. So I feel during March, month of March, rainfall for country on an average it is very less, maybe I guess 2.53 centimeter only. So that much rainfall for Maharashtra also same. And rainfall is because of, as I said, one is WD for northern part of country, and central India also WD if it is very strong, and for our state Maharashtra, then Chhattisgarh, etc., Vidarbha. So this side basically because of some local convection, thundery activity, lightning, some rainfall used to come along with thunder shower.
So Dr. Kashyapi, finally, what advice would you like to give the farmers?
Basically, during this period, March to May, your water level, whatever profile stored moisture that is there, that will be partially depleted because of evaporation or evapotranspiration, whatever be. And then from end of May, early June onward, where commencement of monsoon, your most likely to get continuous rainfall. But you know, nature of monsoon, every year it varies. And whatever India Meteorological Department is giving, that is, country as a whole, it would be normal or like that. So, for your area, for Pune or a particular area, district of Latur or maybe Amravati, so for that area, this forecast is not valid for your area.
It's not localized.
It is not localized, not possible. Long range forecast, localized, you cannot give. But at the same time, there is impact of climate change on weather, on your area. So, because of that, there are vagaries of weather. Means so many ups and downs. This month you are getting very good rain, then it is a dry period. So wet dry spells that can come anytime. So my advice to the farming community, because you people, it should not be advised, but you can remember, because you people are already aware of. Thing is, number one, considering this rainfall differentiation, you can harvest water.
Oh.
You can harvest water. So many techniques are available. It is easily available in market, or you can ask Google or AI, you will get it. So by means of that, you can harvest water that may be useful for your summer crop, as well as if rain is poor in your area during monsoon, it will help you. So second thing is, what I will suggest farming community, go for some crop insurance, because that is very, very essential nowadays. You don't know whether your crop will grow nicely or your weather will be bad, monsoon will not be good in that particular locality. So in that case, go for crop insurance and you will be happy. Go for crop insurance through some government agencies. So you will be happy. So you need not bother too much. And other than that, collect quality seed, and immediately after getting rainfall, don't go for showing up crops. Wait for some time, then see whether another spell is likely to come in coming days, then go for showing up crops. And if you have some, you should have some assured water through either stored water or whatever, irrigation water. So that is good. In that case, you can go for some medium or long duration crop even. That's all.
I would like to conclude this this conversation we have had by asking a question which may sound a little strange, and that is, a lot of construction activities are taking place, because of which this RFD took place, roads are being widened, metro work is there. So thousands of trees have been cut in the name of progress, of course, I understand that. But does this pollution the constructions are coming up and a lot of water is being used, trees are being cut. So does that, and also a lot of vehicles are coming onto the roads every day, which also adds to the pollution. Does this, Dr. Kashyapi, also affect the overall weather?
Obviously, this is whatever described, that is especially valid for megacities. Say for example, Pune. So many multi-storied buildings are there, vehicles huge. Every man is having a vehicle, man or woman is having a vehicle. Then your people usually don't use the public transport. Then your metro, because of metro, so many construction works are going on. Aerosols are in the air, dust particles, and that is especially Pune, Mumbai, etc. Some particular locations, say for example, Koregaon Park area. So some heat island, urban heat island effect. So that is there in that specific areas. You will find temperature is far more than adjacent areas. So that effect is already there, and we are helpless in the name of progress of a city. So
I know.
it is going on, it will continue, but somehow we need to protect that one also. We have to think for that one.
Right.
Obviously, plantation of trees, roadside, more number of trees. There is a specific number of percentage of trees for a city, for a state. So that must be achieved. So that way, and there must be some restrictions in multi-story building or this kind of construction work and vehicle population also. So let us see what our
Another
planners
thing,
are thinking.
I know we've discussed so many things, but and something just came into my mind. I had been given to understand that this car air condition that people use in their vehicles, it emits CFCs, which is chlorofluorocarbons. Does that also affect the weather? The CFCs?
Yeah, actually CFC basically sources your refrigerator and air conditioner.
Air conditioner.
So CFC, HCFC, now some protocol is there, means global protocol is there, under which country is supposed to control it, and for that a precaution is slowly coming up, and you will find that some a ban from government side is also there, old things, old vehicles, etc., who are not following that norms, so they are banned on road. So that thing is there, that they are obviously affecting they are contributing in warming effect.
Dr. Kashyapi, it was a pleasure talking to you. It was very insightful about all the weather related issues that you have highlighted for us. Thank you very much for talking to Pune Times Mirror.
Yes, Prince Chaudhary, it is my pleasure to talk to you, especially because when I was in office, that time we used to meet frequently, and now it is my pleasure that all of a sudden yesterday you called me, and immediately I was ready to have conversation on the forthcoming summer and its impact for Maharashtra, Pune, Mumbai. For me also it is a nice thing to talk with you, and obviously through you it would be communicated for people. So I'm happy that I'll be again connected through your media with public. Thank you very much.